Here's 22 things to do in summer instead of doom scrolling on your phone, and the price is going to get cheaper as we go on. First up, prices vary, but this is the most expensive one here, is to go to a Liverpool game. There's a lot of friendlies in the off season and it's such a ball. Definitely recommend. Next up, there are some races still on in the summer and it's such a boss day out. Not only is it great to see the horses if it's sunny, but also you could win some money, but you also could lose, so I'm not promoting gambling. My favourite is to go to the Spa. It can be quite expensive, but I've got a cheaper option coming up for you. In Liverpool, check out Jade Spa and the Municipal. We're taking a big price drop now to £45 for team sport go-karting. I also think it's worth it to pay for the covers on your helmet so you can spot your friends, and don't be fooled at how much exercise this is. For the same price, you can also do a sewing class with Charmingo Sews Academy. Down to £40, you can treat yourself to the Lush shampoo bar where you can get your hair washed. This is literally gorgeous. It's like a head spa. For £35, you can go to a cake decorating class, and I've done this by myself and also with my friends. It's great either way, and you get to take the cake home, which is just the icing on the cake, really, no pun intended. If you'd rather be a tourist, you can use the same amount of money to go up the Liver building and the views are boss. Or for £25, you could get on the ferry across the Mersey and do a little bit more sightseeing. Just make sure it's a sunny day. You could spend that money buying your own art supplies so you can create and paint throughout the summer at home. If you like this vibe but you don't want the mess, then I'd recommend pottery painting. The price depends on what piece you choose to create, but it's such a cathartic few hours. Making's not your style. There's 2 art exhibits on right now for Van Gogh and Monet, which you can go and visit, or sometimes there are some free ones scattered around the city, so keep an eye out. £20 will get you to Awesome Moors Climbing Centre. I can't do this anymore though because I wear acrylics again. At 17, including skate hire, you can go roller skating. This was actually so hard. I personally would rather go paddleboarding. This is £15 including the hire, and you can go in the dock. I've never fell in and I do it sat down, so it's dead relaxing. Speaking of more chilled things, you can do aerial yoga for £15. This is at Heel Studios. Or you could go a bit more crazy and try bungee fitness. This one's on Bold Street and it's £15. Okay, my cheaper version of the spa is between £8 and £15, and it's wild with the floating sauna and ice baths on Prince's Dock. It's a classic for a reason. For £12, you can go bowling. That's at Roxy's in town. They also have pool tables, which was one of my favourites, and that's usually only a couple of quid. Now on to some of the freebies. Axe Allegro do free events for yoga. You can do dance classes. Keep an eye out on their Instagram, and then you can also rent the tennis courts in the park. Did you notice I gave you 23 instead of 22? There's a lot more where that came from, so if you want a part 2, follow me and let me know.